If you had an abortion, you deserve any amount of punishment. I mean, this is a description about you. So you better do something to repent. Because you're fucked. I mean, you really are. If you killed your own baby, you've given yourself up to any amount of punishment. I mean, you can be tortured to death, sexually defiled, and raped because you've given up your humanity. You're gone. So you better take whatever tiny little thread you have to Christ and exploit it for all it's worth and talk to him as much as you can and try to get that taken care of. You can be saved. I'm just saying. You can't pretend like nothing happened. You did the worst possible thing a human being can do. They even sent Messenger Manual 10 today. If we can get to it, there's two things I want to go through first. One is very basic. There's been a lot of people who clearly have no lives or anything fun to do on Christmas. And some of them I can have sympathy for. Some of them I obviously can't. One of the two groups of people that if you would like to support me, it would be helpful, is there are people impersonating me in areas, and this is Instagram. This guy made an account and has been sending messages to my wife and everything. So although I'm sure he's doing it just to bother me, and so this will probably encourage him because he sees that it bothers me. It actually doesn't bother me. It bothers my wife, and for that reason, they were doing this in Vox Day's chat too, and it was pretty obvious. Me and Vox Day have emailed back and forth about the publishing company, so if that ever becomes a problem, I'll just send an email to Vox and explain it to him. But if you run into this guy, or if you could, just go here, go to his account, go to report user, go to, let's see, other. It'll probably ask you, yeah, see, there's impersonation, just like that. If you're on a computer, if you're on a phone, it will say something like spam or inappropriate. Click inappropriate, and then it violates the community guidelines, and then that will get you to impersonation or pretending to be someone else. And that's what you report them, and then just like that, a couple clicks of a button, he's reported. The more people who do that, the better. Whenever you run into anyone like this, no matter what platform they're on, please report them, because it is illegal to do that. So that will just get rid of those. And there are people doing that to impersonate my wife. Just report them. Go to their, if you see them in a YouTube chat, go to their YouTube channel page and report them that way. The other group of people that it will be interesting, because my audience is growing insanely quickly all of a sudden, and it's not necessarily fun, but it is useful, is I'm running into a lot of churchian type of people who, in the course of this whole thing, now these are the same people who were too cowardly to show their names or faces, who wouldn't have the type of courage to stand up in front of a predator like I did, but who are perfectly happy criticizing me anonymously in detail and writing books to me when they haven't done anything for themselves. So this was on my second stream that I did about Semper Bear.